We're in business?
Yep.
All right, CFM students. Demsack here again, and my friend Mike Dees. This is going to be the second video at the same house we just did, showing you the unfortunate situation of what not to do when you side a house. So as much as Mike would agree with me here, wouldn't want to take this video, we're going to show you what not to do with stairs. So if you come take a look here, again, the contractor that did this before Mike and his family bought it didn't do so well of a job here. You got original oak treads, pine risers, but the problem is that nothing has any structure. These were original. As you can see, I'm shaking the whole thing here. It's no bueno. So what Mike is going to do tomorrow, and I'll stop by tomorrow, we'll do another video halfway through to show you guys the right way to bring some structure. We'll do some framing for the rise and run and some center supports. You guys will get to see actually what I'm showing you now, and then you'll see it in progress tomorrow, and then I'll do a video when it's finished. So actually with this video, it's good that you're watching, and I hope you're watching. Let's get that clear, because extra credit for this marking period, and I'm gonna even throw it out there to my CFM ones, is gonna be, I want you guys to try and lay out stairs like we have here, rise and run. I want you guys to do some homework on it. I'll be there to help you. The easiest thing you could do is find a piece of scrap wood. I don't care if it's a 2x8, 2x10. Normally, like I do all my stairs at a 2x12, which will be an 11.5 dimension on there. Just gives it more meat once you cut out the rise and the run. So you can actually get a piece of plywood like here. I'll show you guys. Mike can swing around me here. The biggest thing with stairs of importance is your oak tread here is going to be called your run. That's where your foot steps on. And your rise is the height. So in New Jersey, the rise here, no more than 8 1/4. Our bodies get used to doing, a certain movement up and down stairs. So normally the rule of thumb for comfort is 7-11, which means 11-inch tread for your run. And then this tread to this tread, it's a little hard to see now because there's carpet, but that's your dimension that you have to count. You don't count the tread to the top of the riser because you got 3/4 oak on there. So it's going to be your measurement from tread to tread. So 7-11 would mean that you would have 7 here, 11 here, which these here now, I'll give you a little number. These are roughly just over 10.5. So that's a pretty decent, comfortable step. And if you look, the reason for that is when you step up here, step over this carpet, your foot fits on there. Now to keep in mind also is you have nosing. All your nosing needs to be consistent. Your nosing is the part here that overlaps the riser. So if that isn't consistent, you're walking up the stairs, you can get hooked like that and trip. So the wider the tread here, the better. That way you can walk with ease up them, like normal. I'm sure you can hear that in the video. That's why my friend Mike here has to do some surgery, because they're very shaky. You gotta keep yourself and his family safe here. So with that said, that's a pretty good basic understanding of the stairs here. And like I said, I'll throw on some stair videos so you guys can watch about how to figure out your plumb cuts, meaning your cut to the floor here, and then your plumb cut to where the top step goes to on the landing here. So your plumb cut for stairs will be at the top, and your plumb cut on the bottom. So we got plenty of time to go over that. I'll go over that with you guys, but that's going to be extra credit because I know we got a lot of time here. So I'll give you guys some stuff to do on the computer, and then nothing crazy. If you don't have any framing lumber, honestly, even if you had a piece of sheetrock, and you had a piece of sheetrock 12 inches wide, and you can lay out and cut with a keyhole saw and a razor blade, there's your stringer. It really doesn't matter what you're cutting it out of. It's all about getting your rise and run right and having everything even. So that's going to be the extra credit. I'm sure some of you guys will be into that. Again, if you have any questions, reach out to me. And before we conclude the video, I'll show you what Mike's got here. These are pretty cool. Actually, this is new to me also. Mike just showed me. These are called retro treads, right, Mike?
That's right.
So what this is you got your 3/4 oak tread here with this nice dadoed nose molding in here. Normally, me personally, I've always just had the oak tread, and I've had to put this nosing underpiece here myself. So this is pretty nice that it's one piece dadoed. I used to just have the tread, the rounding, put the riser, And then I had to do this myself. So this is actually pretty nice. So they made it pretty simple for homeowners. And then what happens here is that when the stairs get done, we're kind of looking at it different angle, but you get the idea. The riser goes right underneath, and then you cap this trim piece right to it, and you're in business. And that's how you're going to get your rise and run. And then the next one here will sit on top, go up, and the next tread here will hook onto it. So it's pretty easy. You're still going to have to watch your math on your cuts for your width rips. And like tomorrow, I'll come by, I'll do a video with me and Gene. The carpenter is going to be working on this, and you'll see what he's going to do with the blocking. So you're still going to have to, like we talked about, the framing, the blocking is going to be, the rise and run is going to be all glued and screwed on the sides. There'll be a center support. They're going to do some studs in the center so it's solid. So everything's going to be glued intact. It will be 100% here when it's done. So I'll come up tomorrow, do a quick little tutorial on that once Gene gets going so you can see that, because it's all about the structure. Unfortunately, right now, there's not much structure here. They did an old school way of these stairs. What year is this house built, Mike?
1974.
Okay, 74. They did a lot of notch work in the 70s, which is great. It's a lot of craftsmanship, but the only problem is over time, like I was telling Mike before this video, the notches get wore out. And that's unfortunately what's happened here
It
now.
weakens the structure.
Yeah, as you can see on my stairs here, walking up and down, they're shaky. So now they're gonna eliminate the notches tomorrow and do framing, wide framing, so that'll never happen again. So thanks for watching, and I'll do another video tomorrow. Everybody have a good night. God bless America.